Opening day is 1 month from today, but winter already coating the slopes here at Mammoth Mountain in California. Impressive mid-October snow here in the Sierra. And guess what? More is coming. I know it can be some work, and you got to get out there and you got to get it off your car, and you got the windshield wipers out so they don't freeze to the windshield. But I would guess that more people than not are probably excited about this.
I think they are brushing the snow off their vehicles with big smiles on their faces. I mean, the first snow of the year is getting people, shall we say, stoked.
I knew it was coming. Hey, everyone, let's bring in a great friend of the show, Kevin Cooper, founder of Cooper Marketing and Media. I'm sure you are stoked. Maybe we stole your thunder there, Coop. It is always great to see you. Let's talk snow, my friend, because this is a pretty solid early season system.
Yeah, Mike, it really is a blessing. It came in. We've been watching it for 4 or 5 days. Just the reports coming through NWS. It's gonna come. This is happening. And after last winter, it was like, is it really going to start to gel? But it really has, all the way down south towards Fresno, moving its way up. You just mentioned Mammoth Mountain. Those guys are getting hammered right now. McCoy Station all the way up to the summit. Talked to a couple of patrollers down there already. They're looking at 8 to 10 inches in the zones they can get to. Down at the base area, it's a little bit of rain and snow mixture together, but temperatures are starting to drop. We're starting to see snow elevations just drop behind me here on Angora Ridge. So snow elevations right now, just about 700 to 800 feet. So zones like Kirkwood, Dodge, trying to peak down all the way to Fresno, Mammoth Mountain getting hammered, top of Palisades getting hit, Sugar Bowl. It is really good because this is some good accumulation. It's wet. It'll soak the base. It's a great start to winter.
Yeah, so speaking of that, Coop, I would guess that it's better to not get shut out early in the season and then get dumped on, one after the other in the middle of winter. Isn't it better to space out these winter storms throughout the next several months?
Absolutely, Dr. Nab. And that's what we want to see, right? Mother Nature to come in and start layering it up. We really like to see this rain as we're seeing right now down at lake level. What that does is penetrate the soil. Now, we did get a lot of rain this summer. It was an unusual summer, cooler and a lot more moisture here in California, but it's still good. So it's going to start to thicken down, soak down, temperatures start to drop. And then what happens? The ground starts to freeze. Then it's nice to get those really heavy wet layers and let it layer up as we move through November into December. And then when it's time to rock and roll, January, February, and March, it's game on up here. Hopefully stable pack. So we have great, good controls over the avalanche dangers out there. We have a good solid base. We're not seeing it move. There's not a rotten layer. If you remember last year, guys, we had that rotten layer, saw a lot of movement early on.
Coop, I know that there was some talk about, having a big, a decent rain season where maybe you had a lot of bloom, where you had a lot of vegetation that was growing. And then when it gets dry this time of year, that tends to be just fuel for fires. But does a big system like this time of year, help quell any wildfire concerns?
Absolutely, Mike, and that's good news for Cal Fire and all the fire departments up and down the state of California. Down in Southern California, they had some major challenges last winter and then again this summer. And even up north of us, we had a pretty good summer here in the basin. Not a lot of smoke, a little bit of haze, but this is really good because it can really start to tamp that down. Now, remember those fires, when they burn as hot as they do and as big as they are, they don't necessarily go out. There's ground fire and root fires. This water, this moisture, that snow will help push those root fires down, set us up for a good winter, and hopefully those guys can take a break this year.
Coop, let's talk about the negative sides of these kinds of systems, the travel headaches. Is it true that the first system of the year kind of tests people to get back into their winter routine and do things the right way traveling?
Absolutely, Dr. Nab, and that's real important. That's a great point right there. You need to get your road kits out, my friends. You need to get your chains out, chain tensioners, get your flares in your car, make sure that you have your water in your car, your shovel in your car, an extra blanket, maybe a sleeping bag, a little bit of food inside that car. And most importantly, my friends, slow your roll. You've got chain controls, 88, 89, 120. You have it on Highway 4. 395 down towards Mammoth. 80 doesn't have chain controls right now, but as soon as they put them up, we've got that layer of summer oil on the roads. It's about twice as slick. So slow your roll. Make sure you get up here. And if you had summer tires, it's time to change over to your mud and snow or snow tires.
Yeah, excellent point. Hey, Coop, I assume the boats are out of the lake already?
I took mine out yesterday, but
Oh, okay.
I got a 27 gallon. I was supposed to take it out today over to Obexer and get it pulled out. And then yesterday I was watching the water come in from Camp Richardson in my office. And I was just thinking, like, I need to get my boat off this water so I'm not driving through snow and 3-foot chop. So, yes, most people are pulling their boats out of the water for the year, get them winterized right now. Because if we have this next storm come in, which we're looking at 2-3 more days, it looks like it's going to be good. Good to get your boat out, get your winter tires on, and get ready for winter. It's bow hunting season.
All right, good timing, my friend. Kevin Cooper, founder of Cooper Marketing Media. Thanks for being with us. Good to see you.
We'll see you on the mountain, guys.
I don't know if his face is red because he's had a lot of snow or he's just glowing with joy.
Right. Everyone is. It's snowing.